It's Charmel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I do these natural DIY feed-in cornrows. This is my first time doing it and mine are not perfect by any means. So this won't necessarily be a tutorial because I was struggling. Some of my parts are crooked, it's kind of lumpy, but I think I did okay for the first try. So yeah, we're going to jump right into it. The hair that I use is the Rasta African Kanakalan braiding hair, and this is the jumbo pack, so it comes in like 3 little bundles. So what I'm going to do is one bundle I'm going to cut in half, that one right there, and then the other bundle I'm going to keep long because mines are really long, and yeah, I wanted these pretty long. So I'm going to start by making pre-made little sections, I guess. You see, these are the sections that I'm going to feed in, so you see what kind of size they are, and I'm going to do this with the short and the long, and I'm just going to pre-do this so it's easier to grab while I'm braiding. So I'm going to moisturize my hair using this Cantu Shea Butter strengthening treatment. Don't really know how it works if it does what it says, but I like this to kind of lay down and smooth down my hair whenever I do any braided styles, and it's also does moisturize my hair. So I'm going to apply that all along my part and smooth that into my hair on both sides. And I have about 8 braids in my head. You can do it whatever size you want, but I have about 8 braids. And then I'm going to take this Curls Control Paste. This is my favorite edge control at the moment. And I'm going to apply this at the start of my head. And I'm also going to apply this along the part on both sides. Then next I'm going to take a comb. You can use any kind of comb. I'm going to use this rat tail comb, it works better. And I'm just going to smooth all that product in and smooth the hair down. And this just helps the braid and just the hair lay flat while you're grabbing and inserting the pieces to braid back. So I'm just smoothing all of that in. So I've watched a few tutorials, but the one that helped me the most, I believe her name is Andrea Childress. I know I just told that girl name up. I'm sorry, girl. But hers helped me the most, so I literally copied her method exactly. So I'm going to start by braiding my hair, as you can see. And I wanted mine to be super natural, so I'm not going to feed in a lot of the fake hair. So once I get a good start on my braid, I'm going to section that off. Then I'm going to take one of the shorter pieces, as you'll see here, and I'm going to put one end in with some of my braiding hair, wrap this other end to keep it out the way, and I'm going to braid with that piece, tuck it. As soon as I get it fed in, I'm going to take the other piece and add that in as well. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I said, this is not a tutorial because I didn't really know what I was doing for the most part. But once I get to the middle of my head, I'm going to do the same thing except with the longer pieces. And so I'm going to take it, one end I'm going to lay with my hair that's been braided. Then the loose end, I'm going to push it out of the way. Once that ends in, I'm going to let go and add the other piece. And doing it like this keeps it from getting that little loop. Like if you see some people's, it'll have like, you can see the loop where the hair has been like added. So doing it like this kind of helps prevent that. Mines were still kind of lumpy in places, but I'm sure the more I do this, I'll get better because I do plan on doing my hair like this again. And yeah, I'm just going to keep adding pieces all the way until the end of the braid. to the back, this is when it gets a little tricky because you can't like use your nose or your mouth to kind of keep the hair out the way. So as you see, I'm just going to insert that in between two of my 3 pieces and keep braiding. Yeah, I hope this is making sense to you all, but I'm literally just like inserting it. And then I'm going to add another piece, and then I'm just going to keep adding pieces until my braid becomes a nice thick consistency like I want it. And I didn't show on camera, but if you guys can see like my kitchen creeping out in the back, I didn't like that, and it kind of just looked empty back there. So the little parts of my hair that I couldn't catch while doing these cornrows, I inserted like 4 individual braids in the back, just gripping that kitchen, and it just kind of helped fill the look out overall so it wouldn't look empty and gave a neater appearance. So I didn't do that on camera because it was kind of like an after thing when I was looking at it, and I was like, something is off. But yeah, I did go back and just literally the loose hair that was out there in the back of my head, just gripped it and added a couple singles back there.
Acts 2, pedestrian.
And I'm just braiding my hair all the way into the ends, and then I also dip them in hot water off camera and all that other kind of stuff. And so now I'm just going to kind of sleek my edges. This is optional. My edges were pretty tamed already, but I just like a extra baby hair effect. Completely optional. I know some people don't like it, but this is what I wanted to do for my hair. I'm just using some Eco Styler gel and laying these down. Off, I know some people like to use setting lotion or setting foam, but I'm just going to use some spritz. This is by Design Essentials, and I'm just going to spray this all over my head, and then I tied it down for maybe 15-20 minutes after I did this. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, they're not perfect, but you know, they got the job done for a week. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all next video. Bye.